Hi, and welcome to Miss L Creations. I have a hess of a mess going on. I've decided I need to keep on the red, white, and blue because July 4th comes and goes so quickly, and you just don't get a chance to make everything that you want to make for the holidays. So, I'm going to make our Kintsugi molds out of the red, white, and blue. And I will put a link for this in the description below. And I've gone ahead and I'm not entirely sure how much resin to mix. So I've made up 2 ounces and we will see if that's enough or I have done massive overkill on our resin. I've got several different cups out. I thought I had more of these. I despise these little, I have a love-hate relationship with these things. All of these little grooves in the side drive me bananas. You can't get resin or, mica powder and stuff like that out of it. But they're so nice. They're so tiny and perfect for just little mixing like what we want to do today. So I am going to use those. I think I'm going to put my glitters in those. And let me put these to the side so I don't... I've cleaned those like 5 times. I keep getting glitter or hair or something else into it. It's just crazy. All right. So I've got a Mod Podge of different stuff. I want to do for our white. I have this glitter by Solon. I got it from Walmart. And we're going to put a good chunk change in there for that. And that will be our white. And then I have this chunky blue. We're going to use it. I don't know if I've used this or not. I have not. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. A little more. Okay. Oop. And this is why I have glitter everywhere. All right, got our glitters. I have this beautiful red glitter. I got this off of Amazon. I'll put links for all of this down in the description below for you. And we're going to do our last glitter in this one. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. A little more. And then I have heard through the grapevine that you can put, these are chrome powders, and I have heard you can put these into resin. So we're gonna test that theory today. And we are going to put the red and blue chrome powder out of the Let's Resin powders into resin today. If it works, that's going to be gorgeous. I'll put a little bit more. I've never put it in resin. I don't know what that's how much it takes or anything. And then we're going to do the same thing with the blue. We're going to go big or go home and pray to the dear heaven that it works. Nope, I am splattering it everywhere. I should just mix it. Although when I mix it, I splatter it too. So it really doesn't matter. All right, you just want to get that all mixed in, all incorporated. That keeps it from clumping or having little mica powders float to the surface. And that looks good. We'll do the same thing with the blue. I wipe my stick off. I don't want to end up with purple. I don't think it would, but my luck today, it sure could. Everything I have touched today has been garbage. I don't know what the deal is. I should have went back to bed. Craziness. But you move on. Yeah, don't let it get to you. You can't. Life is too short, for sure. All right. We're going to add a little bit of alcohol to that one. And make a mess. Does anybody else craft like that? Is it when you make stuff, you just make a mess? I have to be the messiest crafter I know. It's so much fun, but golly, I make a mess. It's so bad. This is our 2 ounces of resin. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up our 2 chrome powders. Well, I'm going to mix them all up. And I'm just going to put a little bit in each, and we're just going to Mod Podge them into our mold. You want to make sure you got enough in there that it covers all that glitter. Okay, I'm going to mix this up. I don't think all of this is going to fit in on my mixer or my debubbler at one time. So I'll put as much as I can in there. It took a little game of Tetris, but we got them all in there. So, all right, we'll get these out and get them ready to pour. I'm going to try and do the glitters and our chrome powders first and save the white, because I may just back everything in white and be done with the white. But let's see how much resin I have. So let's do, I'm just gonna start, and I think I'm just gonna pour all of this that I have and we'll just go down the lane. I think that's how I want to do it. So I don't know, here we go. Let's give everything a spritz of alcohol here. Oh, we'll just do one at a time. I'm so nervous. All right, I'm gonna put you on a fast forward while we go through all these.
There's a flag flying softly in the Kansas summer sky, in a workshop light still glowing long after 9. Paint on my fingers, glitter on the floor, dreaming of tomorrow while I'm crafting something more. A little business built on hope, a prayer and a chance, living out a dream with these two working hands. Sometimes I stop and think how lucky that the good Lord placed above, to build something from nothing, to dream and make it real, to share a little happiness in every piece I seal. And every time I sit down at this crafting table here at home, I'm reminded that I'm blessed to live where dreams can grow. There's men and women standing watch, far from those they love, giving up their comforts so we can keep ours up. And every small business owner, every maker, every friend gets to chase another dream because they stand and defend. Every freedom that we cherish has a story and a cost. I'm thankful for the freedom to create the things I love, to follow every passion that the good Lord placed above, to build something from nothing, to dream and make it real, to share a little happiness in every piece I seal. And every time I sit down at this crafting table here at home, I'm reminded that I'm blessed to live where dreams can grow. From sea to shining sea, there's dreamers just like me. Teachers, farmers, artists, building futures we can see. And every dream that's taken flight, every goal that's finally won, started with the freedom that was earned by someone. I'm thankful for the freedom, for the red, white, and blue, for the ones who served before us and the ones still seeing it through, for this life
for the grand moment. Oh wow. Isn't that cool?
So I'll keep making beauty one piece at a time.
Oh my goodness.
With a grateful heart in this country of mine.
Golly. Wow, that is so great. It looks great. The only thing on this one is I've got a little bit of rogue glitter from here that snuck down underneath of that blue. I did go ahead and pour these in clear just so that it didn't take away from the red, white, and the blue from all of those colors. And there you have it. We'll put a cork backing on the back of those. Isn't that neat? Oh, I love those. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like the red, white, and blue? I think it's stunning, but if you're not that kind of a person that enjoys that sort of stuff, it may not be up your alley. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment on what you think. What would you have done differently? And if you have any suggestions, by all means, leave those there as well. And hopefully we've earned your subscription today. If we have, please go down and consider hitting the subscribe so that you don't miss any of our future videos. I've got some Temu molds coming up next and super excited about those. So that will be up next week. So in the meantime, thank you again so very much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a little bit of time with us. And until the next time, we'll see you then. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
One piece at a time. With a grateful heart in this country of mine.